The reward in giving is in the giving, is in you being able to give to someone else something that's What is up, everyone? Welcome back to a new episode of Fire Lane Podcast. You already know me. I like to start my episodes by saying thank you, expressing gratitude towards you all for just clicking on my videos, just clicking on and following me and engaging with me, just listening to this podcast. It just means the world to me. It means so much because it tells me, like, hey, what you're doing is making an impact. What you're doing, what you're saying, what you're teaching, and what you're in pursuit of will have an impact in the world. Whether it's just one person or two or three, whoever. I thank you for tuning in. And for if you're new and you're barely discovering me, you're barely ran into my content on Instagram and you're listening to my podcast, or whatever shape or form that you ran across me, welcome. My name is Moises. All I'm here to do is add value and be able to make an impact in your life by telling my story, by being vulnerable, by being honest. And in this episode today, I wanted to talk about the power of giving and how amazing the power of giving is. First off, I wanted to give you a little update because I know it's been a bit since I uploaded my last episode, but your boy has been making some moves and I'm just so excited for the future ahead of me, for the future ahead of us, and not only excited for me, but also what I'm going to be able to do for you guys, the impact that I'm going to be able to make, the lives that will be changed. And I'm just so excited. I'm just overwhelmed with excitement, and I just want to go ahead and start crushing it and just be able to make an impact at a bigger scale. So I'll tell you more a little bit about that later on once I'm like in the thick of it, once things start rolling. But your boy is making moves. I'm working on bringing on guests to the podcast as well. I was actually part of a podcast as well, and I'll let you guys know when that episode airs. That way you can go ahead and see that episode as well. And then working on being on other people's podcasts and also bringing people on mine. So a lot of things are lining up and things are going to be awesome. But today, just a quick episode. I wanted to give you guys a gift, which is the power of giving. And I pause because giving is just something it's not wired in me yet, but I'm very much working hard at it. And giving unconditionally, that's what I mean. Whether it's loving unconditionally, being there for someone unconditionally, just being a good person for others unconditionally, that's what I mean. And I wanted to give you a quick story first. And if you follow my Instagram, you probably already heard it. But on Valentine's Day, we decided as a family it wasn't going to be a wife and me thing. It was going to be a family thing. That's the day that my sister's born, on Valentine's Day, but we celebrated her birthday on Saturday. And we agreed, like, hey, Valentine's Day, we're going to be as a family together. We're going to do a gift exchange. We're going to eat some great food and just be able to show love and care for each other. And so we did that. And beforehand, we have kids, so we naturally got them some Valentine's Day cards for them to spread with their friends and share with their friends. And we had some leftover. And the day of Valentine's Day, we had to get some stuff from the grocery store. And we decided to take my sister, my daughter, and my wife and I as well. And we went to the store and we asked our daughter, like, hey, you're going to go ahead and give the rest of these cards to any kid, any person that you feel moved to give to. And at first she was reluctant. And we kind of had to bribe her, like, okay, just finish them and then come back to us and we'll give you what you want. And afterwards, my sister took my daughter and she told us that after one or two people, she just, like, my daughter was like, okay, I got this. You don't have to tell me or anything like that. She felt moved already. She was like motivated, moved, inspired and everything. And my wife and I went to go grocery shop, and my sister and my daughter came back. And my daughter had $5 in her pocket, or not in her pocket, but in her hand. And we were like, where'd you get those $5? Because all we told her to do was give. give to whoever you feel moved to give to. And she told us, like, oh, it was just a lady who gave her those $5. And I know that just seems like cool, awesome to someone else. But to me, it hit me deep. I was like, wow, the power, like in that moment, I was like, man, that's the power of giving. And this is what I mean by giving unconditionally. Between my daughter and that lady, even though my daughter knew that she, like okay, I have to give in order for my parents to give me what I want, between them, their like 5-second relationship that they had, it was unconditional, meaning that my daughter was not expecting anything in return from that lady, nor was the lady expecting anything from my daughter. And like my daughter just gave, I don't know if it was a candy or a pencil, but that lady was just so touched, so moved, so like, man, this is so cute. This young lady is showing me so much love, care, and kindness that I just feel moved to want to give back. I don't know what I have, but like, okay, let me check what I have. Here's $5. And that's the power of giving, guys. It's like, it was just one $5 bill that she got. It wasn't like, and she had more than 5 cards, okay? So not every single person that she gave to did gave something back. And that wasn't the point. Our daughter was just, like, we told our daughter, just give. Just give, give, give. Don't ask for anything in return. Just give. And it was just this one interaction, this one person who just felt the love, the care, and the kindness, and was just so moved to give back. And I mean, I don't even know how the other interactions went. I'm pretty sure they saw a little girl giving, and they just felt so touched, and that put a smile on their face, and that was enough. They probably had a great and wonderful Valentine's Day. We don't know what was going on with the rest of the people's lives, but we just wanted to be able to have my daughter give love unconditionally, give care, give kindness. And man, that just really touched me deep, because a lady, seeing the love and care, just wanted to give back. And what I mean by the power of giving unconditionally, you don't necessarily have to give gifts. It's just giving of your time, giving of your knowledge, giving of your skills, and not expecting anything in return. One thing that I want to drill into you guys is that the reward in giving is in the giving, is in you being able to give to someone else something that they don't have, or maybe something that they're longing for, or just be able to share love, care, and kindness to someone else unconditionally without expecting anything in return. That's what I want to drill into you guys, that you get the reward from just giving. That's why my daughter was moved after one or two people, because she felt good internally already to just like, okay, this is fun. Giving is fun. I like giving. So let me just go ahead and give out of my own heart. And this is the cool part. She completely forgot what we told her we were going to buy her, or whatever we bribed her on. She completely forgot. She was so happy that she was able to give, right? And she got $5. She bought herself something out of that. And it was well deserved. Like, wow, that's the power of giving unconditionally. And it was just so awesome to be able to experience that through my daughter, and just even myself, just being able to give my time, my ears, my knowledge, my opinions, my advice, my learnings, and whatever experience that I'm able to go through, just being able to give, making a podcast out of it, making videos on Instagram, you getting whatever you need to get from them and adding that to your life. And that's where I find my greatest joy. It's not in what you guys say, even though, don't get me wrong, I appreciate the heck of how you guys engage with me and your compliments and you sharing my posts and everything. But where I find the fulfillment is in the doing, is in me doing the videos, is in me doing this podcast. And your engagement, your support just adds on top of that. And it's just magical to be able to experience that, doing something that doing it just brings you joy. You don't need any external, you need any validation from anybody else. Even though those are good things, don't get me wrong, don't stop supporting, don't stop sharing like my content, don't stop telling me that everything's good and that I'm making an impact in your life. I'm not saying don't to stop that. I'm saying that that's just on top of the layer of joy that I already feel just by simply doing, just by simply giving, just by simply making those videos, just by simply recording this podcast, just by simply interacting with you all and adding value to your life. That's where I find my true joy, my true fulfillment, knowing that what I'm putting out, my intention is to add value to the world. It's a good intention. It's to add love and kindness and care for the world, and that's where I find my true joy. And whenever it's reciprocated, man, it just blows me away. It just fills my heart more to the point where I just want to continue giving more. And it's just that relationship of giving and receiving, because you also have to be able to receive. You can't just give love and care. You have to also be able to receive. You have to bring your walls down, your armor down, whatever's keeping you stuck from being able to receive the love and care from other people. You need to bring those down. That way you can be able to receive them. But that's the power of giving, guys. And it's just so immaculate to be able to see someone else experience it. My 5-year-old daughter to be able to experience it. It feels so much joy just in the giving, and the $5 just adding on top of that. It was so awesome to experience it. I just hope and pray that you're able to experience it yourself. You might be asking, what can I give, right? What if you have nothing? You have no money, you have no experiences, you're starting from scratch. You're still valuable. You're still able to add value to the world. Don't cut yourself short. Don't think that because you're not Jeff Bezos, you can't give anything, or because you're not somewhere where you see someone else in that you can't give. You can. You just have to look back into your life, reflect on your life, see the lessons that you've learned, and help someone else who probably is on the same path that you are, or needing to learn those things. Like for me, even though I'm 28, I can add a lot of value to my kids because of my experiences as a kid, teenager, and now as an adult, right? I'm able to add value to them, to my wife, and to you guys too. And that's what it is, man. Just being able to give from your knowledge, your experiences, your skills, whatever skills you were able to learn, giving of your love, your care, and your kindness, giving a smile, something so simple as a smile, giving that smile to someone else. You have no idea what they're going through. They might be having a horrible day, and just because you decided to give them a smile, or say hi to them with a smile, or say hi and have a conversation, and you literally, like, you being able to hear them out and hear what they have to say, and be able to be open and have that communication, and have like the little moment of friendship, letting them know like, hey, you're not alone. That makes a world of a difference to people. I know it will make a world of a difference to me. I know that it will make a world of a difference to you. So it's not something major that you have to give. It's from the littlest things to the biggest things. You just have to give unconditionally and find the joy in the giving. Here's the thing when it comes to giving, a lot of people want to give and expect something back, or they give and they're like, well, I'm not receiving anything back. The point is in the giving unconditionally. That's the point of unconditional. That's a definition of unconditional, without expecting anything in return, without expecting someone else to treat you the same way, without expecting them to be as kind as you are, because not everybody is like you. And that's where I came to understand for myself, like, hey, no, not everyone is like me. There are very much people who are like me, or similar to me, or have the same thought process, but not everyone is like that. Everyone is going through their path in life. Everyone's walking their walk. Everyone is going through whatever they're going through, and you have no idea what it is, because you have yet to know what they're going through. But if you do what a person is going through, and you know it's bad, then you be there for that person. Because I'm pretty sure that if you're going through some bad stuff, you want someone there to be there with you. I know I would. I'm being honest with myself. I know I would. I needed people in my life when I was going through some bad stuff. And I know how bad it felt not having them. And that's where I'm becoming. That's what I'm becoming. I'm becoming the person who I needed when I was going through my darkest moments. And I'm being that person for you all. That way you don't have to go through your dark moments alone. But I know this is a short episode. I just want to show appreciation for you guys. And I just thank you from the bottom of my heart how much love and support and patience you have with me. Just know that working constantly. I'm working on adding value. I'm continue learning because I know that I don't know everything, and I don't claim to know everything or know more than you guys. I know that I can receive value from you all. So whatever value you can give me, I appreciate it, whether it's a compliment, whether it's engaging, whether it's a thank you, or just simply clicking on the video, watching it, or whatever it is. I just thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope and pray that this episode, you got something from it. I hope that I was able to show and express, and you were able to feel the emotion and the connection that I'm able to have with giving unconditionally. And like I mentioned, I don't expect any praise. I don't expect you all to support or anything like that. I find the joy in the giving, but don't get me wrong, I'm able to receive the love that you guys show me, and that just adds on top of the joy. It increases the joy that I'm already having just by recording this episode, to the point where I just want to give more. So just expect more episodes, of course, more content on my Instagram, more of me, more of my journey, what I'm going through. And just know that I love you guys. Hope and pray that you guys have a great day, and we'll see you on the next episode.